Did you ever make a video that everyone was positive about, positive comments, you showed it to friends and family and they all liked it, they all learned something from it, but it still flopped? Here's why. Before actually explaining why, I will show my credibility for a bit. We made over 180k last month and we generated over 1 billion views last year. If you still don't believe me, I don't care, but now I will actually get into the sauce. So the first pillar is actually very easy. Good doesn't mean interesting. Did you ever see a movie where there was like a $1 million budget or like a $5 million budget and the movie flopped completely? No one went to the movie and watched it. Why? Because it was not interesting. I bet that the camera work was great. I bet that the actor was great. A bunch of things were probably great, but it was not interesting at all. So good doesn't mean interesting. Another example, I'm here in the park somewhere around my hometown and I can make a movie about someone just walking around here. I can spend 100k on filming, 200k on scripting, whatever, but if there's nothing contradicting each other or there's nothing interesting happening or no one dying or no one falling in love, like if it's just a guy walking around and he was filming properly and he has super expensive clothes on and the sound effects are great and it's super amazing, no one will still watch. Even though I spent like $1 million into it, it's not interesting. So good doesn't mean interesting. The second thing, and I think a lot of entrepreneurs and YouTubers fuck up on this because we work with clients like 8, 9, 10 figure entrepreneurs. If you don't believe me, go to our website. We actually work with them. And what most people fuck up is the packaging. Like you are super biased. You will always like your own packaging because you made it and you think it's great and you think it's super clickable. But if it was so clickable, everyone would click on it. Like if people had the same opinion as you, they would click on it and watch the video, but it's clearly not. I actually had a consulting call about this yesterday and I showed him this thumbnail. Like see how simple this thumbnail is. It doesn't confuse me at all. Whereas if I show them this thumbnail, it's like, okay, all of this stuff is happening. Yes, there's way more information in this thumbnail and you can learn more from this thumbnail, but it's not clickable. And the whole purpose of a thumbnail is to be clickable. So if you make an unclickable thumbnail or confusing title, people are not gonna click. Because if you make it confusing, people are gonna feel stupid and people don't want to feel stupid. Did you ever notice on Instagram Reels, when you get an Instagram Reel in your feed that has 0 likes and that starts off terribly, you're going to scroll because it's confusing, you don't understand it. Whereas if it's super clear in the beginning and it has like 400k views, you will also click and watch the video because it's clearly interesting. People don't want to waste their time or feel stupid. So if they feel confused or if they think it's a waste of time to watch that video or to click on that video, they're going to scroll. It's simple as that. So first, about the thumbnails, there are 2 core rules about a thumbnail. You can only have 3 objects in there. So maybe a face, maybe some text and maybe a background or an arrow pointing towards the text or the face, but not all of them at once. Don't put 3 lines of text. Don't put 4 faces. If you want to put 4 faces, that could work. Maybe ideally you do 3, but then don't do anything else. Like you can only do so much. So only put 3 things in the thumbnail. And another one, because you are probably an entrepreneur yourself, put a concerning face. Never look happy. Like if you're smiling and happy, it just radiates like good and positive, which is probably not the topic that you should be talking about because you're solving problems with your videos, you're sharing value, which is usually concerning or difficult or like people are having problems, so you should look concerning. Very easy, just apply. And then about the titles, what makes a good title? I also have a very simple rule for this. It should be a one-liner. Don't try to put 2 lines in there and make it hella confusing. If you're not good at titles, just do a one-liner. One of the titles on my channel is YouTube is a game, let's play. Like that's super easy to read. Everyone can read that. Or one of the titles of this video, because I always use a bunch of titles to test around, but one of them is why good videos get 0 views. Even if you're mega retarded, there's 0 chance that you don't understand that title. It's so simple. And then the last thing about the titles is very important as well. It has to be somewhat negative or fear-based or showing some sort of concern. Oh, I'm actually lying. You can also do this with a thumbnail, but usually you want to put something concerning in the title. An example is why good videos get 0 views. Because you already implied that the video is good, which is usually a sign that it should get some views, but now it doesn't get views. So what the fuck is wrong? Another example is this video from our client, Ken McElroy. The title is, it took me somewhat, I think like 70 years or something to teach you to learn what I'll teach you in so many minutes. And in the thumbnail it says, stop wasting your life. It is concerning. Stop wasting your life. Until you watch this video, you're wasting your life, which creates a huge pull to click on the video. But only because it's negative, because it's fear-based. If it was positive-based, the video probably got like 20k views or 40k views, whereas now it's way over 500k views. And then the last thing, but most important thing, is unique information. Why are you still watching this video? You're still watching this video because I told you in the beginning that we made over 180k last month and that we generated 1 billion views. Well, this is true, but I put that in the beginning so you would listen to me. If I didn't do that, you shouldn't listen to me, because then I probably don't know what I'm talking about. Anyone can make this video and maybe with the same information as well, but you wouldn't believe them if they didn't have the proof to back it up. That's why I'm going hard on this channel right now, because we've gathered some results, we've gathered some proof that we actually know what we're talking about, and now you should listen to me. But if I made this video 6 months ago, you probably shouldn't listen to me, and that's why I'm going hard now and not 6 months ago. Charlie Morgan said the same thing. He made over $40 million online. He said the same thing. He only wanted to start making YouTube videos when he became a millionaire, because otherwise he didn't feel like he could share the whole how to make money online information if he didn't even become a millionaire himself yet. So I'm not saying that you should gather a bunch of proof or a bunch of information and results first, but I am saying that you need to share something unique with your videos. If there's no reason to watch your video and you don't share something contradicting or interesting or unique, then why the fuck should I watch your video? I shouldn't. And that's also why your videos don't get any views. Anyway, I've yapped enough. If you are somewhat known in the online YouTube space, entrepreneur space, you probably know Brad Skills, but he just randomly disappeared. And if you want to know why, you should probably click this video here. Like, click on it right now.